Welcome to another lesson, and in this lesson we want to be looking at the perimeter of these polygons, and we shall purposely concentrate on the next polygon, which is going to be our rectangle. Okay, it's going to be a what? It's going to be a rectangle. Okay, it's going to be a what? A rectangle. Okay, so now when finding the perimeter of a rectangle here, there are some formulas that we always apply, and when you look at this number of hours, remember we have said that finding the perimeter of any shape, we use a formula, and each formula depends on how many sides are in that shape. Okay, so when you look at our rectangle here, our rectangle is also having how many sides? Who can tell us? Good. So we have 4 sides in what? In this rectangle of ours. So that means that when you are to find the perimeter of this rectangle, we should be able to know the what? The sides of this. So here we use a formula which is 2 into bracket L plus W. L plus, okay, we can say formula. Our formula is P is equal to 2 into bracket our L plus width. Here we simply mean our L is equal to the length, and our W is the width. Okay, so we say that perimeter is just the total distance around the figure, and we have been using our formulas. Perimeter being equal to our side plus what? Plus side. That means here now our perimeter is going to be equal to our length plus the width plus length, width, length, width. Okay, length plus width. Okay, so now this is our what? Our formula that we need to use. So how does this one come about? So here we can say our perimeter is going to be equal to, now when you look at these numbers of ours, we have our length 1 time, 2 times, then our width 1 time, 2 times. Okay, so now we can use a method of factorizing. We want to only write this was and this was. So now here we can just factorize. We say 2 into bracket our length plus width. Okay, so when we say this time is this, we get our 2 what? Our 2 length. This time is this our. Okay, so now that's where the method came from. So now let's solve our number here, which is given. Our number which is given, we are going to use a formula of 2 into bracket L plus W. So now when you are given our perimeter of a rectangle, we should be able to state our rectangle, which is 22 centimeters. Into bracket 2, then okay, is going to be equal to 2 into bracket our length, then plus the width. Remember, they want us to find our what? To find the width, which is not given. So now we can now be able to state our formula, where we have our perimeter is given. Okay, our perimeter is equal to 22 centimeters. Okay, then our length is equal to 7 centimeters. So just the width is the one which is missing. So now what to do is to ensure that we just substitute in our 22 is going to be equal to 2 out of 7 plus this. So now we can get our 22. Okay, here we complete out the brackets. We say 2 times 7. What do we get? If we have our 2 times 7, okay, this is the same as 7 2 times. Okay, we add, so here we get our 14. So that's why they got our 14. Then 2 times W, you get 2W, right? So when you get our 22 being equal to this, remember we said that when you have our as in this form, we we correct like terms, the numbers to numbers and letters to letters. So we say our 4 is going to move from this side, and when it crosses the equal sign, if it has been a plus, then it changes to a minus. Okay, if it is a minus, it changes to a plus, right? So that's how. Now here we are saying this is crossing this side, that is 22 minus 14 is going to be equal to 14, because we say 14 minus 14, we want to eliminate our 14 from this side. So here they are going to cancel, then we remain with this minus this, we get what is 14 minus 22, have our 22 minus 14. Okay, this is impossible, becomes 12. 12 minus this, we get our 8. Remember here we remained with 1, so 1 minus 1, 0. So we get a 0 is equal to, our 8 is going to be equal to, here remember we got a 0. Okay, 14 minus 14, we get a 0, plus this, plus our 2w. Then 8, we say 8 is the same as 8 is going to be equal to 2w. Okay, to simplify it more, is now here we remain with our 8 is equal to 2w. So now we want w, we just divide by 2. This cancels, we remain with our w is going to be equal to 4 centimeters. Okay, so now this is how we can really find out numbers concerning perimeter when we want to find out the number of sides. So let's also look at another number which is given, and also here they are telling us that there is a rectangle, that we have a rectangle here, a rectangle 40 centimeters. Okay, this is our rectangle. Let's draw our rectangle here, and they are saying our perimeter is going to be equal to 40 meters. Then we have our width is 9 meters. So our perimeter is equal to 40 meters. Width is equal to 9 centimeters. Okay, this is in meters. So now here we can set, if we have our perimeter being equal to 2 into bracket our length plus the width. Okay, so now we can have our 40, because this is what? This is a rectangle. Our 40 should be equal to 2 into bracket, okay, into bracket our length, and then plus 9 as width. So now here we can get our 40 is going to be equal to 2 length, because they want us to find what? The length. And then plus, what is 2 times 9? 9 2 times, which is going to be 18. Okay, plus 18. So now we shall get our 40. Remember we said we move this side to this side. As this crosses to this side, it is a plus here. Okay, so now here is going to be a minus 18. It's going to be equal to 2L plus 18 minus 18. Okay, so this cancels, we remain with that. So what is 40 minus 18? Okay, rule minus this, impossible, 10, we remain with 2. Okay, then here we remain with the 3. 3 minus this, we get 22. So here we have our 22 is equal to 2L. We divide by 2, this cancels. Our length is going to be equal to 11 centimeters. Okay, so that's how we can get our number. Okay, so when it comes to length, we should just only be able to know the sides. Okay, should be able to know the sides. How many sides does our rectangle have? How many sides does our pentagon has? How many sides does our hectagon has? So to make best of this, you should be knowing the sides of our shapes. Alright, so for this, I hope you have been able to pick and understand some concept on finding out the perimeter of our figure. So we thank you very much, and thank you very much for being part of this lesson. Please, we say stay blessed, and please be also able to check out on the playlist and also subscribe, comment for us to know your concept about this and how best we can serve and move with you. Thank you, our learners. God bless you. See you in the next lesson.